Hello, Epic Gamers. I have built an Indian UFO. Now you might say, what do you mean by an Indian UFO? Well, let me explain. In ancient Indian Hindu religion and belief, gods and spirits and all the cool guys, they're able to build flying palaces and cities because they're magical. However, Atlantis and UFO weirdos have believed that the Vimanas are real and that they're actually spaceships, or at the very least nuclear airships, and that they were an ancient Indian civilization's great weapon, or maybe even Atlantis. And so I have built this one completely out of scrap, just complete junk. You can see Lego pieces, you can see all sorts of weird stuff. But basically, the body of this guy is a Pringles can. The bottom of him is a weird plastic thing I had. You can see pill bottles. You can see a lot of stuff. You know, the idea, once I had it all colored up and painted up, was that it's a Vimana that in my D&D setting has been scrapped together from multiple prehistoric civilizations of India, you know, having Vimanas. So this is like a in-universe, it's a kit-bashed piece of shit Vimana, and that's why it's only like 2 stories tall for a D&D guy, kind of. I'll show you different angles of it. But yeah, it's basically just, I'm really proud of it for having just completely built it out of scrap. You can probably tell there's some cloth used in the build that I just ended up painting brown. Yeah, like these are from something that I took apart. I have 2 more of these, but 2 of them here. And then here is the top of it. And here's the top of it. You can see, this is what the Atlantis weirdos call a mercury vortex engine. Now, what the fuck is that? Is that a real thing? Yes and no. No, in that you cannot make an engine out of a mercury vortex. But yes, as in there really are people who believe that ancient Indian flying machines, based off of some old like pseudo-historical document that was said to have been written in prehistory or whatever, that listed 4 different kinds of Vimanas. They're like, oh yeah, they're powered by a mercury vortex engine, which is basically like a laundry machine, except instead of laundry, it has liquid mercury, and it spins it around, and then you can fly. So you can't really see inside of it too well, although maybe that's for the best because I didn't paint the insides of it. But if you can kind of see, I did build a little bit of something. It's meant to be kind of a swirly thing in there. It doesn't actually swirl. The top of this that I painted tan is just some piece of shit fucking thing I found in the ground. I think I said that last video, and I wonder if anyone was like, where in the ground? I think in the empty lot where there was once a bowling alley when I was a kid, and now there's not. See, you can kind of see inside of the dome, which, if you can't tell, is just what's the word? It's a spray paint thing. But you know, you got these platforms up here. You could put a guy up there. That would work. In fact, let me take a little guy right here. Let's take this this frost-grave demon guy. And first of all, you can see how big it is compared to like a human-sized mini. But let's put it down. Push it back. Let's see. You can kind of fit a guy up there. It's not very stable, but I don't think people are meant to be standing on top of the Vimana while it's like several feet up into the air. You could actually sit on the back rotor pretty good. So I guess it could carry people. One of my regrets with building this is these little fan things. These are part of a Vimana image that I used as a reference, but they're actually just too long, and it means storing this thing will be a pain in the ass. And now I got to show you the underside, because I even painted the underside too. You can see I went with like a metallic purple color, if you can see the color better, and there's like flames coming out of the 4 different little hole things. You know, pretty basic. The door is made out of like Lego wheels and you know, a weird plastic triangle, or not triangle, hexagon that I found. And then you got like another pill bottle behind that. The body of it is mostly made out of like a Pepsi can. That's why I'm surprised it's reasonably sturdy. Like, I can hold it like this. I mean, I don't want to apply too much pressure to that, but I did sort of use a shit ton of super glue to fuse it to the thing. You know. And with the metallic, I just went with a very simple black, and then I dry brushed. A cheap silver paint over that, and then I dry brushed, and then I put a little bit of rust paint, and then with the bronze, because you can tell the wheels here are made of like a ferrous metal that rusts, whereas it's kind of hard to tell, but this right here is supposed to be a copper type of metal. That's why it's got patina on it. These pipes are meant to be that, because it's supposed to be like a scrapped together piece of shit. Pretty happy with it, especially once I touched up the cloth with different highlights and different tones to kind of give it some variation. Yeah, I mean that's you know, that's pretty much it really. I guess this is a pretty quick video because I'm just showing off one thing. You can see I use different kinds of craft wood. I think I called it balsa wood before. I think that's actually a different kind of wood. I think that's a much better kind of wood that I don't have. But yeah, I'm pretty happy with it. It works in scale. Only problem is it's going to be a pain in the ass to store. But yeah, pretty happy with it. I hope you enjoy. I hope you have fun, and see you later.